So for the past couple of years or so, me, my wife, and my daughter have been coming out here and living in Dubai for about 4 months out of the year. And I really want to just tell you guys how it's changed my perspective on life overall. I'm going to tell you guys the pros, the cons, and also tell you guys how we're able to afford it. Like, what is the cost of living out here? So let's hop into this. First, I want to start by what made us come out here in the first place. So when my wife and I got married, we actually came out to Dubai as part of our honeymoon. We really ultimately were going to the Maldives, however the heck you pronounce it, but our travel agent kind of booked Dubai on the way, and we were like, oh, we could try out Dubai. It was pretty cool. But when we were out here, we just absolutely fell in love with the place. It had luxury, it had the safety, it had the weather, it had the food, it just had realistically everything. And during that period, we really fell in love, and we kind of committed to coming out here every single year after that. I've set up businesses out here. We have residency out here. We're kind of full-fledged Dubai people. But realistically, the only reason we don't stay out here the entirety of the year is because, first of all, Dubai gets way too freaking hot. It's like 120 degrees in the summertime, and I'm not gonna do that. Plus, we have a daughter, and our entire family lives in the US, so it just wouldn't be right for us to take her away from our family and go to a whole nother country that's a 14-hour flight away. But like I said, one of the major just like key points of living out here in Dubai is just the mindset shift that it's had for me. Like right now, me and my family, we stay in Texas, but super successful people in Houston or Texas is completely different than super successful people out here in Dubai. A lot of people look at me, even like people on social media, people look at my trading, they look at all the different things I have going on, and they're like, dang, this guy's like, he's there. He reached it, right? But then when I come out here, I feel like one of the brokest people in the entire world. Is people literally out here in Dubai that will drive a G-Wagon, right? G-Wagon is like what, 200K, something like that. But if you look at their license plate is like the number 5 or something. And that license plate itself costs like 5 times as much as my house back home costs. It literally costs like 6, 7, 8, no, actually more. I think I saw one that actually went for like $20 million. Which is crazy. I was just telling my videographer this, like if you just check everybody, if you just look at everybody's wrist in Dubai, you just see how many people out here have a lot of freaking money. I'm talking about people just walking around with $300,000, Richard Millies just cruising at Subway. You know what I'm saying? Just like regular people, but you run into so many people who are at a high level where it makes me realize that this is obtainable. Like the thoughts that go in my head when I talk to a lot of them, and I'm not saying this like a bad word, not like that, but I'm like, dang, if that person can reach this level, what's my freaking excuse? Because I feel like I'm trying not to say this in like an arrogant way, but like I feel like I'm smarter than this guy, or I feel like I can outwork this guy easily. Nonetheless, just being able to be surrounded by people who are above you in financially or in certain areas of life, I feel like it's just expanded my mindset and made me realize things are more attainable than I could perceive them to be if I just stayed inside my bubble. It's kind of what I talk about a lot, how I moved out of my parents' house and I moved across the whole country instead of staying inside of the environment I was raised in, because I feel like when you stay in the environment you're raised in, you could realistically just kind of close yourself in. There's a saying, which I don't know if it's true or not, but a shark only grows as big as its tank or its fish tank, whatever it is. But a lot of times I feel like people who stick in their environment, especially in the environment that they were raised in, they never see bigger, they never see more, they never understand how much greater there is in life, how many other things they can do in life, and how many more things they can achieve in life. A lot of people see me on social media and they see me out here in Dubai every single year for doing whatever the heck I want to do out here in Dubai, and they ask me how the heck I'm able to afford it. And the answer is, I'm obviously a day trader. You guys have probably seen me before. If this is your first time to the channel, then yes, I am a day trader. And it's really not hard to make money from anywhere inside the world as a trader, because you're technically doing the same thing. As long as you have a computer and internet connection, I can make the same amount of money trading as I would back in the States. So I'll break it down very practically for you guys. So realistically, when I'm trading on average, I'm making between $8,000 to $12,000 every single day trading. Well, every single win that I have. Obviously, I don't win every single trade, but let's just go based off that analogy that I'm making between $8,000 to $12,000. So let's go with $10,000 that I win every single trade on average, right? Now my losses are gonna be around $2,000, $2,500 per trade. So let's go on the bottom scale of it, right? So let's just imagine there's 5 trading days outside of the week, and I only win 2 trades, and then I lose the other 3 trades, which is obviously possible. If I'm winning $10,000 per trade, that means I technically won $20,000 worth of money in trading, but then I also lost 3 times. Let's say I lost $2,000 per trade. So technically every single week I'm pocketing a net profit of $14,000 on average. Now here in Dubai, right now we're staying inside this penthouse, and this penthouse is 3-bedroom, well, it's 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathrooms. The cost of living out here per month is around $30,000. I'm netting $14,000 every single week. There's 4 weeks outside of the month. So technically I'm netting $56,000 per month on average. Obviously these are average numbers. This is not accounting for the times where I have much better weeks where I'm winning every single trade in the week, or if I'm holding trades longer and I'm making $25,000 per trade, just average numbers. Pocketing $56,000 per month just trading. Dubai is actually cheaper than a lot of people think. Like, we have a full-time nanny and she's here every single day. Like, she'll cook, clean, watch our daughter. It's $1,200 a month. Subtract $1,200 from that. Food out here is much cheaper. We literally order food for 4 of us here at the house. You go out to a restaurant and you'll spend like 120 bucks versus in America, that's like 200, 250. I'm not gonna lie, especially the type of foods that we get for the most part. But out here, food is actually cheaper, labor is cheaper, Ubers are cheaper. I don't know what's more expensive out here. Probably cost of living, like the houses and things like that. But I also feel like places in Miami and LA are also pretty expensive. Nonetheless, I just sidetracked for a whole freaking couple minutes. So $30K a month just for us to live out here, obviously with the housing, $1,200 for a full-time nanny, food, maybe spend $5,000-$6,000 every single month. And then my wife loves to shop and I love to buy my wife things or my daughter things. So let's add another $10,000-$15,000 on top of that. We're basically at that $56,000 that I've basically made on average every single week. All right, guys. So we are back home after we ate. Food was pretty good, not gonna lie to you. I have to give it a nice, I do 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, the food's pretty good. But came back here, I've been getting some work done, trying to get some work done. I have a lot of big things coming. By the time you guys are watching this video, a lot of them are out as of right now. A lot of things are happening as of right now. And a lot of things behind the scenes are happening. I don't know, it's just been super busy. Like, we've been in Dubai now for almost a month, and I haven't really gotten to really just have fun, really enjoy things. I've just had so much kind of going on for the most part. But hopefully, as all these projects are finally coming together and being built, I'll have some time to go golf every day like I did last time I was here in Dubai. Nonetheless, we're here. It's about 15 minutes until market, while the New York session starts. So I'll get ready to hop on, do my live call that I do every single morning with my inner circle, take some live trades. Right now, we're actually doing something cool. I load up an account with 20K in it. I wanted to do like a 20K account challenge with everybody in my inner circle. I accidentally wanted to do 10K, but everybody chose to do 20K. So right now we're doing 20K. It just started yesterday. We're already up we're up. The account is now at 23,400 and something bucks. I don't know. We had a winning trade yesterday, pretty smooth, been pretty decent, but we're gonna get ready to hop on this live call in a little bit. Maybe I'll record some of it, show y'all a little bit, but it's really just the same stuff over and over. Like, I go over the charts. If there's any setups, we hop in the setups. We hop in, we kind of walk away, let it rock, make our money, and go about our day. Obviously at home, I don't spend as much money. It's really not as hard as most people think if you have a skill set where you're able to make money from anywhere in the world. Now, obviously, like I said, I day trade. That's how I make majority of my money. But out here in Dubai, there's so many different ways that you can make money and live out here if you were thinking about doing that. Like, there's a lot of e-com people out here, people that do drop shipping, Amazon FBA, real estate, obviously trading, crypto, consulting. It's really anything out here. Is that as long as you have the internet, you can make a pretty ridiculous amount of money if you lock in and actually focus on one skill. Like I said, my skill that I focused on is day trading. It's allowed me to obviously be able to do this. But coming out here, you realize, and just talking to people, you realize how many different routes there are to not just financial freedom, but time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. Well, everybody out here is extremely nice. It's extremely diverse. In America, you're gonna see really all of the same type of race in specific groups. But out here, it's literally everybody from everywhere in the world. You have people from Pakistan, India, China, the UK, Africa, just like anything, right? And just talk to them. It opens up your eyes to other opportunities. All right, so just finished the live call. Ended up not taking any trades. One of the other coaches inside of the inner circle took a trade and absolutely freaking killed it. People were making money left and right. I was waiting for a setup on YM because I'm only taking one specific strategy on that 20K account challenge that I talked to you guys about before. The setup was happening perfectly, but it was happening right at news, and I don't trade news. So what ended up happening is it gave us the perfect entry for it 3 minutes before news came out. So I decided to hold off, not take the trade, be safe with my money, be smart, obviously, and didn't take it. Good thing we didn't take it because it would have actually ended up losing. As soon as news came out, news just kind of wicked up and down. It would have literally taken us right outside the trade on the news candlestick. But we saved ourselves by being a little bit more patient and disciplined. After the call though, I had another call with one of my real estate mentors. We're partnering on a deal and it's actually worked out perfectly. Like the property, we bought it for like 400K or something like that. And then we fixed it up, put a tenant in it, and the value of the property has more than doubled now, which is absolutely amazing. So now I'm literally about to take all the money back out. We're gonna cash out, refinance the property. It's a commercial real estate property. I'm gonna cash out, refinance it, basically take out all of the funds that I put into it, and then I basically own we own the property with no money in it, which is super, super cool. Taking a loan out against it is a complete tax free event. So my money is just getting put right back into my pocket, which is nice. You know, it's a good amount of money. So yeah, it comes back in. But this is kind of what I like to tell people. Realistically, trading is great. It's an amazing stepping stone. I don't want people to think of it as the end all be all. I like to take my money, literally all of my money that I make goes into other investments, whether it's buying into real estate, commercial, really. I had residential, but I really sold off all of my residential because a whole bunch of foolishness happened. Let's just say that. I am into obviously just buying stocks and crypto and just holding it long term. So all my day trading money goes into that because I don't really have a need to spend it on day-to-day stuff. 'Cause my other investments more so pay for my house, cars, food, groceries, all that other stuff. When you do start getting great at trading, I do suggest you not to just spend all that money. Of course, splurge a little bit, have some fun. It was a hard, long journey kind of getting profitable. So enjoy it, take your money, go buy yourself whatever the heck you want, whatever you like, lamb truck, a nice watch, some clothes, sneakers, whatever it is. Do put some money aside to just invest to make sure you're keeping the money, growing the money, compounding the money so that you don't have short-term wealth, you have generational wealth. The amount of people that I've talked to that have put me onto different strategies and different businesses that I would have never thought about, it's ridiculous. Building businesses and being in specific niches that you would never think about. So that's another huge value of just having that mindset shift to be open to learning and realizing that there's not 4 paths to wealth. Like I feel like on social media, a lot of people can see day trading, drop shipping, Amazon FBA, and real estate and think the only 4 ways I can make it out, the only 4 ways I can make money. When in reality, that's a very, very narrow field to be focusing on because realistically, there's a lot of ways to be able to achieve those 3 types of freedom. So having the mindset when you come out here to be open and just talking to people, making connections and networking is extremely valuable because it can literally change your perspective on how you even look at money, the different businesses you look at, and the different routes to success that you could personally have. Another cool mindset shift, realistically, that I've noticed from being out here in Dubai and always coming out here in Dubai every single year is just you'll see these successful people. You'll see people in the Lambos. You see people in these Rolls Royce and their wife hop out, their kids hop out, and you just see like overall success. They're making money and they're able to have their family out here. That's one of my most valuable things that I feel like I have, regardless of money, regardless of anything. I have amazing wife, I have an amazing daughter, and obviously just surrounded by good people. But it's amazing to see these successful people that aren't just out here by themselves. It's not like coming out here and just going partying all the time. These people are actual business owners, people that are making a ridiculous amount of money, but they're also still showing the value that they have for their family, value for having the right people around them, the right friends around them. I don't know, it's just amazing to see like-minded people out here that are also striving to have the same type of success as me. But yeah, that's a couple reasons why I love coming out here. I love bringing my family out here overall. And like I said, my route for being able to have this type of financial time and location freedom has been day trading. If you guys want to get into day trading, you guys can get the same strategies that I talked about earlier, where I'm able to make anywhere between $8,000 to $12,000 on average every single winning trade. There's a link for it inside the description down below. And if you're completely new to trading, I've actually committed to teaching as many people trading as I personally can, because I think it's one of the best skills that you can learn. I think everybody should know how to day trade. So I actually made this complete beginner's guide right here. It's a full course. It'll teach you everything you need to know on how to get started trading. So I highly suggest you watch this video right here and start your journey to financial, location, and time freedom.